Alright, so I guess we can start from wildcard. So this is wildcard. I'm not too sure, can you see it or do you need binoculars for this? It's very, I don't think it's possible for you to read this. Alright, let's do it like this. I think this is a bit more readable. So this is a very fun thing that I want to do. So this is a thing I did in theory from after wildcard ended. So keep in mind that all of the players in a wildcard were all the players just outside of what's it called, the TMGL teams. So in theory, based off wildcard performance, if it was used the TMCL system or the next 16 best players, then there would be let's just say Paco, Epos, Stufts, J-Swag, Wizzy, Miko, Razi, Shay, Skandir, Shandir. Okay, yeah. Feeds, Marsley, super underrated from this weekend. Marsley was playing really good. Best German player in wildcards, and sadly did not go through. Energize, Beta Toast, Melio, Ignite, and Vossa. So these would be like in quotes the challenger teams, based out the ones from the wildcard though. So I think the biggest players one of the biggest players who I felt like were absolutely like overshadowed by Paco, Stufts, and Wheezy. Basically the teams that got a really deep run and were completely overshadowed was J-Swag. J-Swag, while in middle stage he had like all eyes on him, they did not train after the wildcard. Then of course Miquacho. Razi had an insane step up, I think, from usually. Shay from Raptors was playing really good. Also played really good in wildcard in the middle stage. Marsley. I don't think no one was talking about Marsley at all. I don't know what is grilled cheese in the first place. I think Marsley was the biggest, in quotes, unknown player from the whole of World Championship. Like, no one was talking about Marsley's performance. And when people did mention Gravity, they were mentioning Jan, who was 19th in terms of standing. And I feel like these guys showed themselves very well. I mean, Miquacho has been, proven, but yeah, like Miquacho being top 6 here is, yeah. So I really hope that Marsley can really show himself a bit afterwards as well. Because everyone was focusing on Beta Toast, but Marsley was a bit better. Beta Toast as well. Really good step up. Like, definitely beating so many people's expectations, but Marsley, he played better, but, went completely under the radar for majority. Wait, I don't have these emotes added. Wait, quickly. Wait, what do I have missing? I don't have this, I see. At least from the stuff that people had been using in the chats. I don't have this. What else do I? This one. I saw this one also. But yeah, Paco absolutely cooking. 21 rating. 21 rating. To give an idea, under 35 is really good. And both him and Epos, 21 and 23 rating. Jeepers. Oy. How does the rating work? It basically values the player's pace plus consistency compared to everyone else. So then it uses like the percentile from your consistency and peak pace based off every single round individually, not comparatively based. And these are like the best players, right? Who really show themselves. I think the real question is, I would say everything starting from 50 or lower is like really bad. So, well, not really bad, but yeah. Baywak making it through with a 50 rating. 8 happens. But yeah, Baywak really stepped up in the... I think this rating is so bad because from Baywak, because on the group stages, he gently played really bad in the qualifying match against, yeah. Yeah, Miquacho again, yeah, getting screwed over. But I feel like there's so many people, like, when there's like a team where there's one player really excelling and the other one not so much, and they put this pressure behind the other player, like Lego, Link, Razi or something like that. And man, those other people are also trying their best. Like, the maps aren't easy. Like, they are hard. Yeah, let's be real. The biggest frauds is of the whole thing, the player who had so much interest at the early starts and absolutely bombed out, and and sadly it's gonna screw over their region massively. So we're just gonna, okay, yeah. But anyway, there's that. But other than that, everyone else, I think Even APAC and MEA showed them pretty good, considering that literally an APAC player was number 4 in wildcard. That's a weird 4. And Ignite played way better than... okay, my mentor's freaking out. And Ignite played way better than Chemko. And I generally do think that something like, I don't know, Melio plus... Why am I drawing this? I can just write it. Jeez. So for example, then like Melio plus Chemko from MEA could be really good. Huso as well wasn't too bad, yeah. But yeah. Huso was super close as well. 15-16. Really nice play performance from them, but yeah, Foots did not happen. But yeah, there's that. One thing I really want to highlight, one player who might weren't at the top, but did show himself really good, might not appear at the stats as well as super high, I would say is BMQS right here. The guy played way better than Panda, Dexter, Ener, Legu, Omega, Maxtrack, Bevak, Max Servar, Chemko, John, and stuff like that. No one was even looking as, you know, as a solid player or whatever from that region, and in the end, he was the best player from NCSA. BMQS not only played well at Trident, he played pretty good against Sun as well, which was, he even outperformed Panda. I mean, Panda was from Numelops. Still, BMQS really showed that he can do good. And it's kind of hilarious that the 1 and 2 did not perform that good, but based off the ratings. Also, the BMQS problem is that his teammate was Simon. Yeah, I don't know. Also, I'm super disappointed by Thomerson Benoxi. Like, super disappointed. I heard that Splits as well wasn't too... Let's just say I weren't too big of fans of how they played as well. But yeah, the depth is pretty much... Only interesting thing I can point out from the depths is the bubble right here, if you see this. Basically, what that means is that Kimi, out of everyone in the depths, had like one decent round somewhere. So everyone else is like super muds, but Kimi just at least had one round somewhere in the match that was actually good and competitive. So there's that. Yeah, the one, he definitely used the one in his name right here, that's for sure. But yeah, that was basically wildcards. Then this is middle stage, so I'll use the middle stage completely. So this is the top 16, basically the thing that happened last weekend, and Paco playing really good. One thing too important to mention based on the way how ratings are done, since it's basically used proportionally, since this let's just say the pack is so much close tight, so here a very good performance is around like under 50, because the field is just super stacked. And the 16 best players, so we can go through over the 16 best players here and see if we have any repeats from this list. So Pac first, Afi second, Paco third, that's super notable. Carl Jr. fourth, so Paco beat Carl Jr. Epos, Bing, Granadi, Muda, Tufts, Mime, Gwen, Otak, how did I versus Space there? Wizzy, Beratos, Tween, Massa. So the repeats that we have from the pre-wildcard players, Beratos, Wizzy, Stufts, Epos in 5th, and Paco. Oh my goodness, not this thing. I hate when the wire gets bumped. But yeah, I think this basically does show, yeah, that in terms of Afi definitely was way more consistent. So he had less bubbles right here. So his performance index, that's why it was higher. So he was nowhere near as fast as Pac, for example. But since he was mainly, you know, had very solid rounds here, yeah, those are literally speech bubble moments. And then you have someone like... Wow, Razi is literally all over the place. Like, look at this. It's like so evenly scattered. I don't know if you can see this, but on which is the Razi line. But yeah, Razi is just, it's like scattered as like seeds on a field. Like, it's so even. While everyone else is, you know, all over the place a bit. Honestly, I'm surprised Shinimi is so low. Shinimi played really good. Oh, okay, yeah. A lot of bubbles here. And yeah, the worst player was Hugo. Bebak was... Henken is a lot of here because he was outpaced and lacked a bit of pace compared to everyone else. But look at this stack for Paco here. This stack right here. Jeez. Really curious how Trident players could have done with Prac. Well, even without that, they were still ahead of Lego, Feed, Henken, Wasal, Hugo. They weren't last, so I think that's alright. But yeah, Pac, Afi, Paco thirds. Bit of shame, real shame, you know. Paco didn't make it. The fact that they got such a deep run, and I think what's the craziest thing is that both look at the intensity or density of top times. Stufts, also Grenadi here, Epos, Paco, really showing themselves good. It's definitely gonna make it interesting for next stage. So due to that, let's do a bit of maths. So we have qualified teams, right? So we have Solary. So back is 32.48, and Carl Jr. is, where's Carl Jr.? 36.18. Let's do it like plus. That's like that. Then the next team we had was Alliance. So Alliance, where is that? So Alliance we have is, where I can't find Muda. 8. 41.9. And where's Soldier? 57.43. Hello Stifts, well played last weekend. Then there was G1. 45.47 plus 39.37. Then we had, let's put into the breach. So into breach 34.68. Where's mime? Mime is 43.28. So then we had, who else made it? Big from 2 second higher side, Airwalkers. Airwalkers also good records. So Airwalkers is 43.26 rating, and Wizzy is 48.24. Then we had Robbers, so 39.67 rating. And where is Rozzy? 52.42.14. So then Big also made it, and Casey. So Big, Grenadi is 40.42, and Massa is 51.80. And Carmine Corp C. So Bren is 53.96. And Otak is 45.91. Alright, let's do the team ratings and then we'll do a gen power ranking of the teams. So, okay, let's do maths. What could go wrong? So that is 68.66 their rating. So Solary is this. Alliance 41 plus 7. That is 99.33. G1 5.7, sto in this 4, 5.2. Into the breach 34 plus, oh, that is 77.96. Advanced math, I'm trying to do it to the top of my head quickly, okay? Airwalker is 91.5. Robbers, this is 91.81. Honestly, doing math on stream, there's a weird type of pressure added to it. It's like such a simple thing. It's just obvious, right? Do it. But then you have like people spectating from the side. It's a bit weird. So it's not 92. It's 92.25 and 99.97. Alright, let's do the power rating from the middle stage of the teams and see who's looking the best as the favorites. There's gonna be a whole month of preparation though. Alright, ITB goes here. G1 go higher. There's a lot of 90 standings points. So Alliance, Airwalkers better than Alliance. Airwalkers and Robbers really close. Big. And it's like this. Less campaign, more world. Oh yeah, so basically after middle stage, Solar is first, Into Breach seconds, G1 there, Airwalkers 4th, Robbers 5th, Big, Alliance 7th, and 8th. So that is based on power rankings, okay? Now we're gonna use the power rankings, and now we're gonna apply to the format that's gonna be played. And let's see how things now look like. Alright, so first match, we have Solar versus Robbers. So it's 1 to 5. Wait, let's do this, the pen thing. The size of this a bit. It's a bit annoying that's like this. Let me reduce this right here. So let's see how this will end up with. Alright, so we have Solary going. Oh my, that's a thick one. Okay, I don't want that big one. Okay, so it's Solary. So now we have Into the Breach Airwalkers. So it's Into the Breach. And there it's so that's Robbers and Airwalkers. Here the same thing goes like this. And then you would have like Solary Into the Breach. So then Solary here. Into the Breach. Group A number 2. It's there. And Robbers versus Airwalkers. Yeah, they're very close in terms of ratings. So preparation is gonna be super important for them to see who goes, you know, deeper one. Oh, this group B. Sorry. True. So it's Into the Breach there. Airwalkers then goes there. Solary, I, and then Number 3 is Airwalkers. In this side, then other group, Alliance Big. So Big actually then takes it based off stats. Gamers First Carmine Corp. So then it's like G1. Then it's Alliance versus KC. That's the most scuffed K I have ever done. It looks like a drunk stick man. Okay, yeah. So let's do it like this. So Big overs G1. So G1 goes there, and Big goes there. Then Airwalkers. No, that's not Airwalkers. That's Alliance versus KC, and then Alliance goes through. Look at Ayumda. Alumda. I can kind of see that, yeah. Okay, so then we have G1 here, Group B, Alliance here. Man, writing letters with a mouse, it's not that easy. And then Big here. Okay, so then, based off stats, on this side of bracket, there's Big versus Alliance. So then Big goes... Oh no, that's Airwalkers, sorry. So then Airwalkers goes there. So Stufts Visi then gets into top 4 based off stats performance from middle stage. Then Alliance into the breach, as we have here. So then into the breach goes there. Then G1 versus into the breach. Into the breach goes into finals. And Solary, and then Solary wins in the end. This shows that stats are BS. In what way, though? This is, keep in mind, that's just an example, Stufts. This is based off the indexes of player and team's performance, though. We have a whole month of preparation. This can look so much more different. This is based off the middle stage performance indexes. How it does look like. You don't think results are gonna be much different? I think they are gonna be different. Maybe. We all know it's gonna be robbers versus... Wait, can that even happen? Wait, so if robbers... Wait, can that even happen though? Wait, I think they can. I wanted to say, we all know it's gonna be robbers in... and Airwalkers in the final. And then TMGL turns also into TMFL. So for that to happen, robbers and Airwalkers need to go there. Yeah, they can. So basically then, I don't know, Airwalkers goes through here. And then from there, they win Group B. So... Oh, it's so hard with the mouse. He goes there, and then the other groups... Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's doable. Just win. As long as you win, you can win. I think that's what we learned here. If you win, you win. Yeah, what are now the ladder